Hello everyone, my name is Elder Vel'Astri. Welcome to Demela Universe. It's time for Divine Tea with Vel'Astri, and today the fairies would like to channel with us. They already dropped one of this is a beautiful piece of bark that I received from one of the trees I was channeling with. As I put my hand away, it was stuck to the palm of my hand. I was like, thank you. And I thought to use it within the channeling for the beautiful nature elements of the fairies and the elven and Mother Earth Gaia energies. Um, and it falling like that, it was like, yes, we'd like you to ground energies. We'd like you to tap into Mother Earth Gaia. We'd like you to come through into the earth, into the soil, into the sun, into the trees, into the grass. We want you to play. We want you to play within the earth energies, for this is allowing you great abundance and great prosperity. Okay, so let me have a bit of tea, and then we'll continue and we'll channel and see what messages from the Fae, the kingdom of the fairies and the elementals. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, guides. Thank you. Thank you, energies of love. Thank you, Fae, fairy realm elementals. Valiotruet, Veladiriet, Seleturi, Filimitriet, Seliaturiet, Filimetraliet, Triescati. What do we learn from you? What a pleasure and what a beautiful honor to be here where we can share love, when we can share knowledge on a frequency so clear and so brilliant and so full of love and light. Oh, you have all done so well to come to this place of clarity within the truth of you, clarity within the love of you, clarity within the royalty and the divinity of you. Oh, yes, we are so pleased to see how all of you are claiming the truth of you finally. All of us in nature claim the truths of us. We do not at all betray ourselves, not even a moment, not even for you. Look at the sun. The sun is hot and blazing. It gives life, and just like that, it can take and destroy life. But does the sun alter for you? No, you alter for the sun. You put sunscreen and you take off your heavy clothing when it's too hot. Right? You adjust to the sun. You allow the sun to be. All is in alignment with its truth in nature. Each grain of sand has more integrity than some humans, for grains of sand honor themselves. Look at a grain of sand. It's exactly as it should be. It doesn't betray itself, not even for you. When you sit on a boulder on the beach, it doesn't crumble, doesn't try to become soft or hard depending on how you feel when you sit on it. When you jump into the ocean, it doesn't try to change temperature to suit you. No, everything completely honors its royalty, honors its divinity, honors its truth, and thus allows itself to be in full attendance there, in full completion there, thus in each moment receiving itself in its completion, co-creating with the world in its completion. But oh, you humans tend to always honor everything else, and we're saying, congratulations to those who have finally disallowed themselves to be displaced by others' notions of existence, by others' ideas, by others' lies and others' manipulations. We are so pleased that you are allowing yourself to be within the truth of you, the love of you, the divinity of you. We're so pleased that you're finally allowing us to shower you with abundance. We have waited so long to do so. Oh, we have been sending sign after sign, rainbow after rainbow, shooting star after shooting star, ladybugs and the butterflies, the bees and the flowers. We've all been sending signals left, right, and center. And finally, we are so happy that so many of you have noticed. So many of you have noticed. So many of you have co-created. So many of you have learned. So many of you have received. So many of you are now ready to be beautiful co-creators in this beautiful physical experience, in this beautiful universe, by finally just claiming your place, claiming your spot, allowing yourself to exist, and being receptive to the love, to the gifts, to the truth of you, your very existence. Yes, calls everything into being. Absolutely. Absolutely, you are royalty. We had a beautiful conversation with this being before you when he was meditating in his friend's garden, and we, the cacti, spoke to him. Us, the elements, the fairies, the elves among the cacti and the trees, spoke to young Vel'Astri, young Lasala at the time. He hadn't allowed, not that he hadn't allowed, he was co-creating with Vel'Astri, but he was still the dominant focal point of his creation. But now that Vel'Astri is the dominant focal point, oh, the abundance that he shall receive will now be finally indicative of the being of light he is. So as he was meditating, Lasala there, allowing his connection to his higher self, we would say, Sire and Your Highness, Sire and Your Highness, Sire and Your Highness, after each sentence. And he asked us, why do you keep saying Sire and Your Highness? And we said, because you're royalty. And he said, but you're royalty too. And we're like, oh, bless. We know this. We know that we're royalty. Absolutely. All of nature knows it's royalty. Even man-made structures know they're royalty. Look at how everything completely is as it is. It doesn't betray its truth. But you humans, oh, even for strangers, people don't even know you change. You change for everything else to make sure that everything else feels comfortable while you remain in great discomfort, at great unease. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you deny yourself so much love? We know why. You were taught you were not worthy of love. You were taught that you need to make others happy before you were happy. You were taught to displace yourselves, and we're saying release all those notions of which dishonor your truth. You are worthy of being in each and every single moment. You are royalty. And abundance in all forms, prosperity, money, love, relationships, situations, experiences, is your birthright. Your existence calls everything that you wish, everything that is for you, everything that co-creates with you, everything that aligns with you, everything that requires you for it to just not requires, but anything that co-creates with you exists because you exist. You all co-create together. So your existence calls everything into being that will nurture you, that will love you. When you are not there, none of it's there. When you are there, all of it's there. And if you allow yourself to claim the truth and your royalty, if you allow yourself to sit on your own throne, forget about other people's thrones. Stop comparing thrones. Stop comparing kingdoms. Stop comparing. It doesn't help to compare. You're a completely different being. You don't want any of that. You really, really don't. You want everything of you. You really, really do. That's why, because if even if you do get everything of that, you're not satisfied, because it doesn't include you. It excludes you. Other people's things exclude you, for they don't belong to you. You belong to you. You belong to you. You belong to you. You belong to you. So you create you. Stop offloading your creative responsibility to others. Stop it. It serves you naught. It serves you absolutely none. You end up being bitter at the end. Look at you. Lockdown happened. Everything was released. Bitter, 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 bitter. Of course. You were actioning on the completely wrong throne. Wrong kingdom, wrong castle, wrong mountain. You hardly knew yourself. Wonderful it was for us to see you all finally understand. Let me slow down. Let me understand who I am. Let me receive the love of me. And let me create within the truth of me. We celebrated. How powerful, how beautiful. Finally, humanity is claiming its divinity. Finally, humanity is claiming its royalty. Finally, we can give you the abundance which is yours. It's just waiting for you to be home to receive it. And we are so happy. We are so happy. We are so blessedly happy and proud of all of you. Congratulations for the work you have done. You have done well. Now, be at ease and don't be so hard on yourself. You've just left the third dimension. You've just left that painful experience of suffering and harshness and abrasive energy, and that's the best way we can describe that feeling. You just left it, which is why you're done, and you feel like you don't want to come back. You don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I'm done. And we're saying you're just feeling that way because you just left the heavy energy. Allow yourself now to receive by letting go of the oars. Don't now try and build another castle completely absent you. No. Now that you've finally allowed yourself to be, allow yourself now to receive you by just this. I do not know who I am anymore. I realized I was creating on a completely different experience, which was completely irrelevant to the being I am. So now I've released that instruction manual of me I received when I came into the physical experience. And now I ask spirit, I ask me, I ask source, I ask soul, who am I? How do I love? Where do I go? How do I receive? How do I flow? What is my vibe? How do I see? How do I help? How do I serve? Show me. And now you just simply honor your truth by claiming your throne, by doing that which you love and enjoy. And then before you know it, you experience yourself in each moment. We do that all the time. We have no idea what's going to happen. As soon as we leave that seed, could be a worm, could be a bird, could be an animal, could be a human. Anything can just throw us off, but we keep going, we keep growing, and before you know it, a mighty oak tree, before you know it, a mighty elephant, before you know it, a star is born. Oh, beings of light, you have always been. Beings of light, you have always been. Beings of light, now simply be the light you are. And allow yourself to discover the truth of you now. Yes, and we are so proud of all the work you've done. We acknowledge it, we see it, we congratulate you, and we ask you, be patient. This delay is not to make you suffer. It's not to make you feel that nothing has worked out. Everything has worked out. We've just left the third dimension. Allow things time to regulate, to modulate, to come into being. When you're in a hot room and you put the aircon on, it's not instantly cold. It takes time to cool to the temperature of your enjoying, and then when you enter the room, you don't keep coming in. Let me check is it no. Let me check is it read no. Is it cold enough? No. Is it cold enough? No. You don't do that. So stop doing that with life. I've just left the third dimension. I'm in the fifth dimension. The fifth dimension is reflective of me. Fantastic. I've never known me, so everything's going to be a surprise. Okay. Things are shifting away because things are now honoring the love I am. I've chosen me now. I've chosen love now. So everything that didn't choose me, that wasn't love, is now going. Even the things that I did love was not the real love of me truly, because it was still me not really loving myself fully. So that's also going, okay? So now new stuff is filtering. This is fascinating, okay? Interesting people, interesting experiences. That's interesting. And you just explore and enjoy you, because every single discovery is abundant, is love. Why? It contains you. Why? Because you finally contain you in each moment of you. Never again shall you betray your integrity. Never again shall you falter from the truth of you. Look at each grain of sand if you forget, and remember that small grain of sand is as mighty as the brightest star, is as powerful as the sun. Why? It honors its integrity. It is that grain of sand completely. It wanted to be a grain of sand. It willed itself to be stable and solid. It willed itself to be part of the earth. It willed itself to be part of Mother Earth Gaia, to be part of the earth, to be part of the stability, to be part of the foundation. It willed itself into being, and it is completely within its truth. What about you? We love you, and we look forward to seeing all of you finally embrace the beauty, the bounty, and the power that is you, that is love. We shall speak to you again, beautiful beings of light. Take care. Okay. Thank you so much, Fairy Realm. Thank you. Thank you, beautiful energies. I love that beautiful, 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 beautiful realm. Okay, with love and light. Take care.